Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into CSA. It's a fun start. We got a draft lottery for you today. My name is Rob. I am one of the owners and one of the founders. I'm going to be joined today by my good friend and fellow staff members, Blizzy and Hollow, an admin and the head of our media committee. So, say what's up.
Hello, I'm Hollow. I see y'all.
Well, welcome in. But before we get straight to business today, got a couple things that we got to talk about. First of all, player orientation. That will be occurring right after this, probably about 7:45 Eastern. Gonna be really helpful for everybody to kind of figure out exactly what's going on, the ins and outs of the league. So highly recommend you come to that. Just be me, maybe Hollow, maybe Blizzy, hopping in a stage chat and talking about the league and exactly how that works for you, answering any questions you may have. Second, signups close tonight at 12 EST, so make sure to get those in if you are looking to play in CSA. Give yourself an opportunity to be drafted into our world-class $500 prize pool. Make sure to give yourself a chance to do that. And lastly, Blizzy over here has been working really tirelessly to bring us an incredible website. So after we get into our world-class lottery, he will say a few words about that, and I'm excited to show it to you. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So what I'm going to be doing today, I got one ball with each GM's name on it. Little initials for Takeover, Tav, and Thermal. They each start with a T. Thermal will be represented as TH, Takeover as TK, and Tav as TV. We are doing some weighting. So, for example, if you get a top 4 pick in World Class, our highest tier, the one we'll be starting with today, you only get 1 ball in the Superstar tier lottery. If you get picks 5 through 8, you get 2 balls. If you get 9 through 12, you get 3. And if you get picks 13 through 16, you're going to get all 4 balls in there, really maximizing your chances of getting a better pick in that following tier. So, we'll be going 4 balls at a time. Kicking us off, let's get it. Starting with picks 16, 15, 14, and 13 in your world-class tier. 16 is going to be W. That's for Wavy. Probably not the pick you're looking to start with, but gives you 2 hard hitters back to back. Gives you something to work for. So next, B for Busy at pick 15. Pick 14 will be E for Iwu. And pick 13 will be going to AK himself in the Chicago Titans. So bottom 4 might not be the start you wanted, but you get 4 going into Superstar. So it'll give you a very good chance to start off hot in the next one. So pick 12, 11, 10, and 9 coming up. Alrighty. Pick number 12 will be going to Takeover. That's a funny one. We did a little mock draft or mock version of this last night, and he got number 1. Was talking about how he might get a little unlucky, and 12 wasn't exactly what he's looking for from that number 1 spot. Next, we have Zoms. Promise it's a Z, it's a line under it. That'll be a fun one. Down at pick 10, we have Dondo. And bear with me, it was a little difficult to get the franchise names on these guys, so we went with GMs. And next we have 22 Power, rounding out our bottom half of our world-class draft. Moving on to picks 8, 7, 6, and 5. Some really heavy hitters at this point, so really good chance you're ending up with someone 2050, 2100 peak. Some really high-level play. At pick 8, we have Flair. Excited to see what he's going to do. First time GM. We got a bunch of those, but he's someone I'm very curious to see how he runs this franchise. At pick 7, we have H for Has. At pick 6, K for my personal favorite name of any GM, Kitty Meow Meow 360. That's going to be a fun one. And pick number 5, entering the top 5, is Thermal. You wanna hit the beat? You wanna get some music going? Yeah? Yeah? Alright. Top four, let's get into it. This is where you get the real cream of the crop, the best of the best. Or get no balls out of the bingo machine that you ordered on Amazon. There we go. Alright, pick number 4 will be going to Luigi. Coveted top 3 spot. Number 3 now going to Juxo. Pick number 2. That's going to be Condra. And lastly, your number 1 overall pick in world class will go to Tav. Congratulations on number 1 overall. That's going to be it's going to be a really difficult decision, but you get to start off your CSA and your GM career with literally whoever you want. So that's exciting. And yeah, it's a really, really cool start. Now, let me get these guys back in there. I'll start weighting these balls. As you can see, we have draft order from that first tier up there. We'll be going reverse that for the weighted scenarios. Well, with that team effort, we now have filled this giant cage with enough balls to where we have everything weighted, as we talked about prior. And we will be going straight into the Superstar Lottery. So again, reverse weighting, so expect those picks that were towards the bottom to be towards the top in terms of those franchises here. We will still be going 4 at a time, and duplicate results, well, we're not going to count that guy. Duplicate results will be taken out in terms of it. So, starting at pick 16, 15, 14, and 13 of your Superstar tier. There it is. At pick 16, it's a tough start for my boy, but he just had a great season being a GM over in MCS. Shout out my brother AK. It's gonna be so that's pick 13 and 16 for him. So hopefully he'll be getting some good picks moving forward in these tiers. Now at pick 15, we have Dondo. Don't remember exactly where that was. Hopefully it's a little bit better of a spot for him. At pick 13, 14, we have Paz. And at pick 13, we have Luigi. So moving into picks 12, 11, 10, and 9. Also, quick shout out to everyone in chat for dealing with us over here at CSA. We have never done anything like this before, so doing our best, trying to put our best foot forward with the resources that we have, and thank you for coming out to support first and foremost. So moving on with pick 12 in your Superstar tier, unless he already went, that is going to be Wavy. Get this correct tab up so I can stay on the same page, both literally and figuratively. All right, pick 11 is going to Takeover. Man, he might have really jinxed himself by getting that first overall last night in World Class. Pick number 10 now goes to Busy. And that's going to be another Wavy, so we are still waiting on pick 9. Another Busy. And pick 9 will be going to Thermal. Moving into our top half of the professional tier, or Superstar, my apologies. Pick number 8 is going to be another Takeover, another AK. Zomzoms here at pick number 8. Number 7 will be Tav. So number 1 and a number 6. It's a great start. It doesn't get much better than that. All right, pick number 5, I believe, will be Power. Mm. And pick number 4 is Juxo. I'm actually one off, so my apologies. That was actually pick number 5 being Juxo. Moving on to our top 4 now for Superstar. At number 4, we have Dondo. Unless he is already gone with the New Orleans Nightmares. Unfortunately, he is at 15. So now at pick number 4, you actually get Iwu launching up the draft boards. Into our coveted top 3 for Superstar, we have another Zoms appearance. And we have a Flare at number 3. It's going to be a good one for him. He's got to be happy about that. At number 2, another AK. It's another Wavy. Apologies. And I believe that's going to be our first Kandra at pick number 2. So that's exciting. And now only one remaining now in Superstar. I guess we know who it is, but that's convenient. That's going to be Kitty Kitty Meow Meow. Or Kitty Meow Meow 360. My apologies. So that rounds off our Superstar tier. Paulo, if you'd like to take 5 and potentially talk to everyone about what we have to offer in terms of our plans for our both franchise casters and perhaps our CSA back post that people might not be familiar with.
Yeah, so this is actually something that I have been super, super excited to work on. I mean, myself, a lot of the members here on the media committee, and I mean, I'll throw in Blizzy here since he's here as well. We have been super, super excited to try and get every single franchise's live streamed during this season, right? That is the big goal, and I think that's what makes CSA so unique. We have such a wide range of casters that are going to be assigned to each of these franchises that are going to follow you all the way throughout the season. And we have a wide variety of backup casters too to fill up those roles to make sure that every single game, every single Sunday is getting streamed. Now, those are the personalized streams, right? So these casters, they have their own channels. If you have a favorite caster, you can follow them on their Twitch, promote their channel, and follow them every Sunday here at CSA. But I think what is something else that we're offering that's really, really exciting that's going to be here on this main channel is the back post, the CSA back post. And what that basically is we're going to be live streaming sort of a Redstone style, if you've watched the NFL broadcast here, where we're going to have all these streamers all in one place so you don't miss any of the action all across the league. And yeah, I mean, we are always going to be trying to, lock in on those. We're never going to miss one of those Game 5 series, or we're going to try not to. I have a very, very strong feeling that this is going to be one of the most competitive. I mean, this is a big season, right? I think the talent that we have across the player pool is really going to be exciting. So I think every series across every tier is going to be worth watching. I mean, yeah, I think that's sort of the big deal here at the media committee, and that's our big future. So, Rob, are you doing okay back there? You need any comments on that?
I'm getting there. Doing a little bit of math
You're
over
good.
here, taking kind of some results.
No.
I think this is potentially a good example to one of those things that our website has as well.
Oh yes.
Is it has these really interesting GM biographies, right? We gave these GMs an opportunity to write a bit about themselves because we really want this to be personal. So these franchises are centered around cities that mean something to these GMs. And you can really find that in a lot of their writing over at playcsa.com. And one of them that I really enjoyed, it felt very sports-esque, was AK's. And it's going to have to be coming back from pick right now 16 and 13, I believe, is going to be a little bit tough. So does one of you guys have something to, you'd like to tell the space for just a minute for me?
Yeah, to just add on to what Hollow was saying, it is really cool what the back post is going to be. In other leagues and other formats, you have to sign up for streams. And with this format, everybody will have multiple games streamed every Sunday. It will always be your second set of best of 5, and we can get more into the format during the player orientation for whomever is going to be there. But every second set will be streamed in full, and we won't be cutting away to go to a higher tier. We'll get your set in full until it's done, and Backpost will have it up until it's done. So we're not going to cut from, novice to go show a higher tier. We want to have everybody have an equal opportunity to be shown and showcased to whoever wants to see them play. And it's cool. There's a lot of people that have family that likes watching them play, or franchises that want to cheer their other teams on, because we have staggered starts. World class starts later, for example, and they can watch novice start, professional start, and then get started while superstar has their second set. So everybody kind of gets a chance to have the eyes on them, and you don't have to wait too late to be watched, and you don't have to play on stream at a time while other people are playing and nobody can really see you play, because that's kind of lame. So I'll give that back to you, Rob, if you're ready.
Well, I might not be, but I can talk about what the things are looking like over here. I mean, Hollow, if you'd like, one thing that I know a lot of people are wondering right now is what our MMR spreads are looking like.
Oh, he's gonna make me pull up charts, man. Hold on. He's
I
gonna
am going to make you pull up
charts.
the charts, Mr. Producer Man. I think that there's a bunch of interesting stuff going on in there, and I'm working quick to get this done. I have the order, and now there's just a bunch of balls to pick up and put down. So it's got to make it happen, but take it away while I'm working on it.
Yeah, actually, I mean, Blizzy, can you do me a favor? Can you pull it up on your end, actually, and just take a look at some of the player distributions? There was a comment I was gonna make. I do want to thank the 63 viewers that are hanging around, by the way, on this broadcast. Again, I have very, very high hopes for how the Backpost is going to look, and just having all these games live streamed, something that I don't think it's ever been done before in Rocket League, which is something that makes it very different. Can you talk about the player distributions if you got them up, Blizzy?
Yeah, I'm looking to pull up right now.
He's searching, he's working.
Yeah, buried in all these sheets that this team has been making here to get these formulas and such.
Yeah, if you guys haven't already, be sure hit the follow. I know I have Nightbot kind of going around doing his thing. I love you all, by the way. I appreciate the love that we're all getting here.
Rob, you're referring to the draft pool sheet?
Yeah, so yeah, I am. One thing that I can talk about while you get that pulled up is, so those aren't necessarily our final numbers, right? That's what our formula kind of just spit out. So none of that is set in stone. We have our entirely different numbers formula, but based on where people are right now, and maybe a couple peaks depending on when they were, this is looking to be a really, really competitive league.
Let's go, man.
Yeah, we've had a surge of signups, especially in the higher end tiers, you would say, I guess. And towards the end of signups closing here, which is really great. We want to drive high level competition, while also up leveling lower level players, which I think I'm looking like I'm going to fall into a novice tier, which is great because I'll have plenty of opportunity to improve, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But it's really cool seeing all these high level players in here, and it's exciting that the league's going to have like these great players to help everybody grow, and get better.
All right.
I know Chat is dying for a rod cam.
Cool.
They're dying.
I know they are. I mean, if they want to come look at me, come pick up these balls and put them in the thing, they can. We're getting there.
A lot of organization.
Can't let that happen. That'll look kind of nice on them.
Everybody, double check his count.
Yeah, right.
No.
Unfortunately, the sunglasses actually make this a little bit harder to see what's going on in these balls, so we got to get these cooking. We're about a quarter of the way added through. Just trying to make sure everything is weighted 100% correctly. I don't want anyone to get any extremely unlucky things going on, right? Specifically these teams right now, like Chicago has their average pick position through 2 is 14.5. That is a pretty tough spot to be at. So I am doing everything I can to make sure that AK is in a position to, well, not him in particular, but he's one of the people that I'm looking to equalize the odds for, if you will. There we go.
Shout out to Taylor, right? She got.
Yeah.
Well,
She's doing incredible so far. And again, thank
Buffalo
you all for
Bandicoot.
bearing with
Condra
us.
also
Yeah, Condra currently averaging the number 2 pick at the moment.
has
Um,
number 2 pick for world class and superstar.
yeah. So, I mean,
Where's
if
Taylor
you
in the chat? Where you guys at? Where's
don't
all the
mind,
GMs?
Paulo,
Yeah,
if you don't mind taking them back to the
the sheet. Yeah, I'll take a look.
spreadsheet for me. Yeah, just so I can get this going as fast as possible.
Yeah, we'll take a look back. I believe this is the superstar. Yep. Just the recap on where those picks look like. We'll actually pull up the world class again for those of you guys who missed it in just a second here. But take a gander. Take a breathe in
You know,
here.
that logo at number 4, that logo right there is really standing out to me. You know, I think that's one of the better looking logos, honestly. Sorry to everybody else who tried very hard on their logos, but Sea Lions comes in first in my heart, man.
See, San Diego Sea Lions.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm not sorry to click the cells there, but yeah, we got Buffalo Bandicoots sitting at comfy number 7 after securing a round 1 pick in the world class. Yeah, they get their first spot on who goes where. Let's pull up the world class while we're sitting here. Let's take a look at what that looks like. Some choppy transitions here, but there you go. This is a recap, just really quick on the world class stuff and how that's looking. This is how the picks went out. Atlanta Aces taking the 2nd round pick, followed by Vegas Bandits.
Where this is MMR wise, like the 1680-ish, 1700 spots. So I think you can get some really franchise-making players here. And at pick 6, we have Takeover moving his way up. I know he loves to see that, a pick in the top half finally for him. At pick number 5, entering our top 5, we have Takeover again, unfortunately. Pick number 4, or nope, still 5, my apologies, is going to be Blair. Yeah, they have not gone yet. Pick number 4 goes to Thermal. And now into our top 3. Already gone. We have Kitty Meow Meow 360. Into our top 2 now. Pick 2 in professional will go to. Oh, that one is 3rd. Already gone. You're sorting them with me now, chat, not just me behind a screen. We're just getting them all. 2 left. Fighting over it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut in here as we're searching for this number 2 pick. I mean, Kitty Meow Meow, round number 3. That is huge. He just locked in number 1 last round.
Wow.
Yeah, he just locked in 1, I think, right? Superstar just last season.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the aces picked yet either.
Oh, we got 2 left, dude. These top 2, they're waiting to come out.
I mean, Condra and the Aces have had a top 2 pick now all 3 rounds, correct? I'm gonna toss that guy back in.
That is correct.
And see. Rule is if you don't fall in the right way, it's not gonna be counted. So, oh my goodness, you're helping me sort them, chat. This is good. Because now it's going to go really quickly.
It's
next.
getting
That's
intense
what you
now.
know.
We're really building up for whoever's going to get the number 1 spot here in the pro.
Let's get one more out of it. And it's going to be someone eventually. That's Tav. So Buffalo Bandicoot's going to be taking number 2, and Condra now with pick 2, 2, and 1. That is simply absurd, frankly.
Unheard of.
Holy cow.
Shout out him, I guess. I mean, it is his first time being a GM, but I mean, I guess he's getting all the help that he needs. So,
yeah, let's get a
congratulations
recap of this.
to him. All right, and now the waiting should go a lot faster now that you guys all sat there with me and rolled those guys out and sorted with me. So take them through that while.
Bandicoots already have a number 2 pick or number 14 pick.
Oh. I dumped him out.
I see it.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, run it back. Hold on, chat.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, the cam's coming back.
So it was Who was the final one with the aces?
I just put it because we had bandicoots, but that wouldn't be right.
No, it was aces and who else?
Aces, and there's one more franchise. Speak now,
But I
forever
guess
hold your peace.
I put both in and do 50-50. My apologies, chat. I misread the sheet. Oopsies.
Yep, reroll. Barding, guys.
So it's aces and who? And Toronto 6. So it's
Oh,
between
wow.
Contra and
Has is big, though.
Yeah. So let's get these guys in there. One-on-one. White ball is Has. Blue
Let's take a
ball
look at
is
those.
Contra.
Yep. Fair shot here, guys. 50-50. It's down to these two, I mean.
Oh. All right.
Let's take a look here.
It has to go through correctly to count.
And
All
it
right.
looks like we
blue
got
ball
one.
Is Condra at 2 and Has at 1. I know I said that like it was going to be number 1, but the whole way we've been doing the draft is whoever comes out is listed earlier. So sorry, Condra at 2. I mean, I'm not sorry because that's your third number 2 pick in a row. So happy birthday, I guess. Not even your birthday, but you earned it. So congratulations to Condra for a top 2 pick in literally all 3 so far. I promise you I've been waiting them. I don't know exactly how that happened, but using all his luck now, go get a lottery ticket, young man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, these mistakes, they're bound to happen with a lot of, you know, repeat balls and trying to get the weights all correct here. But after that was settled, yeah, Condra's sitting at 2, sitting pretty at 2 even.
Probably should have made sure I did that correctly. My apologies. We're going to get this next one set up real quick for you.
So once again, I mean, starting backwards, we blitzed through, what was it? I believe these 16-9 picks right here, Miami. Just count them down. Mako's with the last pick, Comets. I believe that's Wavy's team with the 15 pick, Taylor, 14th. And as we scroll here, I mean, yeah, it got intense. But those last few picks, they weren't coming out. They didn't want to. They did not want to come out. I'm actually curious. Oh my God, no one saw that. Awful producer. Someone fire this guy.
What are you curious about?
No, you're good. Yeah, I'm very shortly. Yeah, we're gonna be rotating shortly.
Yeah, again, just gotta. I would rather have all of these numbers accurate, all of it evenly distributed, than just toss 4 straight rounds of complete randomness. I know some of these, the luck isn't looking the best overall for everybody, but I mean, I'd still rather make sure we do this than just churn out 4 straight rounds of everyone getting 1 of each. It's the most fair and most even way we can do it while bringing it to you live.
Yeah, so looking at the future schedule here of CSA, once these lotteries are finalized with the final league, we are going to have draft day coming in just around the corner. Let's take a look at, I'm going to take a peek at the Discord while I yap here for just one moment. Feel free, anybody chime in while I take a look at the official schedule. Yeah, so combines end. Actually, this is one more reminder. We have signups ending tonight. Just one more chance. All right. So signups close today at midnight for all the players that have been waiting, kind of on the edge. Really want to get their feet wet in a league that is going to be highly competitive. We have players from
And don't forget that $500 prize pool at the top.
Yes, the world class tier, I believe. I'm gonna be holding on to a big prize pool there.
And I am just a couple minutes away from being all set here. And it may feel like it's been going slowly, but ironically, we are actually perfectly on pace as we are planning to start that orientation shortly after this guy. And that was set for 7:45 EST or 6. Oh, my laptop isn't adjusted to daylight savings. So 7:45 EST. We're looking pretty solid with that so far.
Yep.
Condra, yeah, 3 number 2 picks is just utterly absurd. Thermal as well with a pick 5, pick 4, and pick 9 at this point. That's, you got to feel good about that.
Yep, and as a reminder, we have draft day on the 18th of this March, and then after that, the following week, we're going to be starting the preseason matches, where you're going to see the debut of the back post. That is once again March 23rd, preseason match day. You can take a look at all of our talented casters, and yeah, see these teams kind of duke it out for the first time after draft. I'm very excited to see where these players end up going.
All right. Finished the math. Now we just got to pick up the balls. So we got this guy easy. So we should be up very, very shortly. Thank you again for bearing with us. Yeah. It's season 1 for a reason. We learn, we live, we learn. We go next. So appreciate everyone for your support again. It means a lot. We're looking to make some really special things happen. So thank you for coming out and being a part of this. Oh, welcome in. Yeah, how we doing?
Sorry, he was doing a lot of math,
finally,
bro.
Actually, yeah. Finally back to the desk. Finally done doing some math and doing some spreadsheets and having some fun with that. So get my Venusaur and some Sad Junior signed Octane. Shout out. That's the GOAT. Some love. Now let's get it cooking. So moving straight into it. Number 16, 15, 14, and 13 in our novice tier. Number 16 goes to Busy, the Akron Kings. Number 15 now, 22 Power, and the Rochester Renegades. Next, we have Zomzoms and the Denver Shred. And he actually had 2 in a row. How fun for him. All right, so still on pick 13, 12, 11, 10, and 9. Pick 13 is going to be going to Dondo and the New Orleans Nightmares. That is tough, man. Even with the waiting, all 4 picks in double digits is tough. Feel bad for you, Shay. You are a GM in RSC, so you're used to some pressure. So, and you know what? Maybe that lets you get a dynamic duo in some of these tiers. So, just a different way of building teams. Now, moving on to pick 12, I believe we have. AK again. Despite this is unfortunate for a couple of these guys. If they wanted those higher picks, it's not always an advantage, but gives you some more options. So. Tough to see another double-digit pick for him as well. Now, moving into pick 11, we have Kitty Meow Meow 360 once more. Pick 10 is going to be going to Wavy and the Charlotte Comets. That's another Wavy. All right, pick 9, 8 to round us down to the middle, and then move forward a little bit. Pick 9 is going to be going to it's another Power. Iwu Kami and the San Diego Sea Lions. I believe that's what that one is. Changed the name a couple times. Providence Jade was one of them. It was cool. If you ever need a franchise for like 2K or something, really sick name. Next we have Flare with the Milwaukee Vortex, taking us into our top half at pick number 8. Pick number 7 is going to be Tav. Here. Pick number 6. Oh, another Ethan. Still on 6 here, moving forward. Pick number 6 will be Takeover. I believe the San Antonio Stallions have not gone yet. They'll be happy about another top half pick. Juxo into our top 5. I mean, that's a really tough, strong draft board for him. Pick 3, pick 5, pick 10, and pick 5 for Juxo and the Las Vegas Bandits. That's going to be easy for him. That feels good. Another AK there for you. Dondo once more. And Flare and the Milwaukee Vortex have already gone as well. So moving forward, we are still on pick 4. Top 4 here in our novice tier. So this is where, in theory, you get the biggest steals of the draft, right? The people who have had the opportunity to fall the most value. So having an early pick in novice can literally change your entire franchise because players can sub up, right? So if all of a sudden you get a top tier player in novice and they're better than some professional players, it can be really dangerous, even if when you got a sub or potentially just looking at anything. So pick number 4, going to be going to. AK wishes it was him. Wavy also wishes. Oh no, yeah, he already went. Wavy also wishes it was him. Busy also wishes it was him because he got pick 16. Juxo also wishes it was him because he was the pick before this. Goodness gracious.
All the balls are coming out, dude.
Yeah. AK again. What are we doing? Still a top 4, and we got none out of that draw. Let's see what we got here. Number 4 will be going to. Oh my goodness, Takeover wishes too. I know he does.
Chat, hold on tight. Top 4 is heavy.
Yeah, Tav, Buffalo Bandicoots, already gone. I literally can't make this up. Flair and the Milwaukee Vortex have already gone.
We're going down on the wire here.
Yeah, we are.
Top 4 is gonna be a struggle.
Number 4 again, Flair. Flair's been top 4 like 8 times, except for when it actually mattered. Thermal and the Grand Fork Spartans have not been picked yet, so that is going to be our 4th pick. And now moving us into our top 3 in Novice, potentially top 3 deal getters in all of the CSA draft. Let's see what we have. I'm just going to leave those guys. Next, we have Wavy and the Charlotte Comets already gone. Ethan and the San Diego Sea Lions are also already gone. Haz and the Toronto Six, however, are not. That will be the number 3 pick for Haz.
There he is.
Number 2, another Haz. That's another Thermal. What a run for number 2 right now. Who do we even have left? It's what? Oh my God! It's Condra again. What? Yeah, wait. It's Condra and who else?
We're doing the math. Who's left? Chat, say it.
Oh, I'm so bad at keeping track of this. Hold on. Luigi with the Miami Makos.
Yeah, Mako's.
All right. That's ridiculous. They're also in the same division. Unfortunately, this guy's not going to count. Fell out. So we'll see what we got. Top 2 situation. And I'm going to go until we get both. Just going to get them all. And we're going to see. Oh, that one's going to stay. That's another Dondo ball. That's another takeover ball. Are they literally the last 2? No. They're the last 2 balls. Wow. This one is Luigi. And that must mean we can take this guy out. Oh, if I could get it out. This is ridiculous. Just a moment. Sorry about that, tablecloth. I'm sure you'll be okay. Thank you much. Yeah. Wow. Damn, man. What an unbelievable draft. Yeah.
There you go, guys.
Wow. I mean, I literally last 2 balls for Condra and Luigi.
All right, let's take a look at that. Closer look.
I mean, Condra literally got the number 2 pick in every single tier.
Wait. We can take a look at that in just a moment here. We can do a mini recap.
Yeah, I'm gonna take down the average of all of these. We will be posting the results of this probably in announcements. Again, thank you for bearing with us as we went through this process. Again, first time, right? Never used a bingo machine before. A little bit rough, working with what we got. I would like to thank, again, Hollow and Blizzy, both of them just here, putting a ton of work, trying to make this thing happen, trying to make this league real. Thank all of you guys for coming out to watching the stream, just support, right? Just being here makes all the difference. It helps us get figured out, helps us get noticed, which helps us, which helps us then get a bigger prize pool with sponsorships. And so our plan is to take this $500 and just keep running with it, right? $750, $1,000, who knows what the limit is, right? But we cannot grow beyond anything if it isn't for all of you guys in the Twitch chat, all the players, everyone who's excited, just as excited as we are. So on behalf of me, Rob, we got Blizzy and Hollow here. On behalf of them, you guys want to say a couple words at all before we dismiss?
Yeah, I mean, thanks for everybody coming to watch. We got some loose ends we're gonna tighten up with our streaming and stuff, but it's just uphill from here.
Downhill. Because
Well,
we're
yeah,
gaining
uphill from
traction
growth.
and speed. Cool. Okay.
Glass
Anyway,
half full.
yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting. It's been real. That was your CSA draft lottery. It's been Rob, Hollow, and Blizzy. Appreciate y'all. Have a tremendous rest of your evening.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Welcome in this time for a not so scuffed cast. We are going to be looking to correct a little bit of the lottery tomfoolery that occurred earlier today. And by we, I mean myself and Hollow. Hollow, you want to say what's up to the people?
Yep, just a quick little on me. What's up, guys? How you all doing? I'm here.
Yeah, so me and Hollow are going to be taking this thing. So I went through, and we're just going to be doing this on the wheel. I got some logos. I got some names set up. I got it weighted. I got it up here. You can see my work. We're locked in. We're ready. We are going to be going from pick 16 to pick 1 again. The way I got it, the way that I did it, I put this number on this team, and then it increases the chance that they get picked. So you can see the team, the Miami Makos, they have the largest portion of the wheel because they have had the best pick luck thus far, whereas the San Diego Sea Lions, who could really use some luck, have the smallest. So they are most likely to be picked later and thus get an earlier pick. So, without further ado, we will be properly waiting and doing our professional lottery. Let's get it. Pick 16 is going to be going to...
Let's go, chat.
Oh, the Denver Shred. Unlucky. Or maybe lucky, depending on how you're feeling about that. So that one, pick 16 there, is going to be going to the Denver Shred. Get them out of that. Moving on to pick 15 now. We have takeover in the San Antonio Stallions. On to pick 14. The New Orleans Nightmares. That's going to be Dondo. That's a fun one. I really like this logo. He said he had a buddy make it. I think it's really, really cool.
What is your favorite logo, you think, in the league right now?
I need to think about that. That's a lot. As Wavy here with the Charlotte Comets gets picks at 13. I like a lot of them. I think this one is sick. Also, a lot of these are outdated. They're just.
I think some of them are. Yeah.
I really
Vortex,
like.
Man.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. I also really like Ewu's, the San Diego Sea Lions. I think that's really cool as we see the Grand Forks Spartans get picked here. Or go get the pick here at number 12, moving on to 11. What is your favorite?
Yeah, dude, I actually really like Vortex. I don't know what it is about it. Just something about it I really like.
Yeah, it's also really cool. The theme behind it is that in Milwaukee, the wind has a really cool
Speaking of
effect.
which.
Holy shit.
Caster Curse, my bad.
Caster Curse as Flare and the Milwaukee Vortex go here at number 10. There's like a really cool like lake effect from the wind and the way that it works in Milwaukee for whatever reason as the Buffalo Bandicoots go here at pick 9. And so it's like a cool name, and the icon is very sick as well, in my opinion. The Las Vegas Bandits.
Actually,
you want to pick 8 here?
Nah, just think about it, bro. No, Baltimore Boxers, I think they are in S tier. I think.
I really like that one a lot.
Pick without Toronto.
Oh, is it Toronto 6 go?
Looks like it.
And Ethan and the San Diego Sea Lions needed some good luck. And as we enter the top 6, watch the Caster Curse. That would be unreal. As we enter the top 6, AK here and the Chicago Titans, end up going. I mean, that's. I literally put his name. Silly me. And the Titans. Where are they with the luck? What have they been doing?
The
They had
dice
pick
roll.
13 and pick 1. Pick 13, pick 1, and pick 6. So
That's not
really
bad.
interesting
No.
average for them, yeah. As
Oh,
the Toronto 6 and
we-
has end up going here.
Wait, we
The
already
thing
have
is,
6.
what was that?
We already have 6.
Oh,
Did they not? I don't know.
God, it's miraculous how I can do that.
That's okay.
Mm,
That's okay.
It is. Let me see here. Who is? I'm gonna see how many teams we have after this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I just didn't take them off the first time. Sounds good. Because we have 5 remaining. None of them are listed. Yep. All right. Just kidding. You got pick 7, which still is really, really good luck when you're in the number 2 spot there.
Mhm.
Maybe I should just focus on clicking the button instead of talking. As the Baltimore Boxers get pick 5 here.
That's my bad.
No, it's not. Pick number 4. What? Why do we have 5 left? Like, what? Dude, what am I possibly doing this wrong? I mean, it's still going in order, but who did I not remove? Who did I not hide? Oh no, I
You have 3,
did.
though.
We're good.
Yeah, you got 3.
Man, I'm just paranoid now. As we see Ethan and the San Diego Sea Lions go here at number 3. That leaves the top 2 between Busy and the Akron Kings and Rochester Renegade and Power. Power is going to be getting that number 2 pick, and Busy and the Akron Kings will
Much
be taking
needed.
number 1 pick. Yeah, absolutely. In professional. All right, so now we are actually good to go forward with our novice draft, going pick 16 to pick 1. Everything properly weighted, ready to move forward. As you can see, teams like the Toronto 6 and Miami Makos are going to be very large on this, as they have had the best pick luck so far. Toronto 6 actually having all 3 of their picks in the top half of the draft. So surely they're due for a little bit of regression. And maybe, I mean, I know Zoms, Wavy, Takeover, and Flair are feeling like they got to have something coming their way. So let's, without further ado, let's get it kicked off. Pick 16 in the novice tier goes to... Oh, that's going to be
Yeah.
Condor and the Atlanta Aces.
Very polarizing. I was just saying.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see. I feel like the picking at the turn on in novice is really interesting, as that's barely going to be the
Bandicoots.
Buffalo Bandicoots. Make sure I hit hide properly on that one.
I'm watching you, dude. I'm watching you this time.
Let's see. Grand Fork Spartans
Looking
and
close.
Thermal
huh?
here at pick 14. Pick 13 now. Ooh, that's gonna be Kitty Meow Meow 360.
I'm gonna say it, bro. It's teasing with Toronto. It's teasing.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that he's still here, the Toronto 6 just really like these early picks, I guess. I'm sure everyone does, but no, he's the only one getting them, as Juxto in the Las Vegas. Oh, not me typing the GM's name. In the Las Vegas Bandits here. New Orleans Nightmare and Dondo at pick 11. Almost here to the end of the the end of the bottom half of Novice. That's probably not what he was hoping for. And with that, Takeover and the San Antonio Stallions have... Oh, they do have a pick in the top half. Good job. I was a little bit worried. At least they got one in the top half. Good job. Moving now into pick 9. It's going
This is
to
unreal.
be...
This is unreal, bro.
Oh!
This is unreal.
Wow, speaking of people who pick in one half, it's unfortunate. Zoms and the Denver Shred are going to have 0 picks in the top half of a weighted, like fully weighted draft. Gotta just lock in next time, brother. What can I tell you?
This can't be happening, bro. This can't
Yeah,
be
as Power
happening.
and the Rochester Renegades end up going. I feel like this is more of the rich get richer, as the Miami Makos, Toronto 6 are the top 2.
Akron
Chicago
leads us.
Titans are 3rd with luck. Buffalo is gone. Atlanta's gone. So, but we still have our top 3 in luck still in play. So one of these GMs is going to be walking out of here. I mean, maybe multiple, but at least one is going to be extremely happy with where they're at, as they avoid another one. And Flair in the Milwaukee Vortex, already a team in the back half, another back half pick. Really, really interesting. I mean, not back half, pick number 7, but you got to feel like you were hoping for something better, and that's in this spot.
I don't want to say the franchise, but I have a certain one that I'm rooting can get number 1 here, man. I'm really rooting. I don't want to do any Cassie scares,
And
but
there's the Miami
Makos.
Makos, the number 2 in draft luck now. Might be moving us slightly down, as I mean, the number 1 and the number 3 team in draft luck are getting top 5 picks here. So, yes, Zoms, you know, you're just going to get some really dynamic duos. Can we up the frames from 1 FPS per second?
I don't know what they're talking about.
Imagine saying FPS per second, Eli. Think just a moment about that. Thank you. As Busy and the Akron Kings,
That's a good one.
another,
There's a pick.
yeah, like mid to low going. So, I mean, has and
Yo, this is crazy.
is that AK with Chicago are really
Yeah.
talk about a turnaround from the first way that these went, and AK was having
How
a
are
really rough
Comets
go of
doing?
things. Comets are.
Oh, they need a pick too here. I mean, they're
Yeah,
in a
they
good
do.
spot
Well, they-
already.
Yeah, they have a top 5 here, and now we're in the top 4. Oh,
Get 'em
and
outta here,
has
bro.
and the
Get
Toronto
'em
6
outta here.
finally go. That is, I mean, he's got a bone. Takeover's got a bone to pick with him, because he's got all 4 of his picks are before
I love you, Zoms.
any of his. Yeah, Zoms, my first season as a GM in RSC, I had 0 picks in the top half of any tier, and had the highest win rate of any franchise. So
I want to see
can
it,
lock
bro. I
in,
want to see
do
it
some
happen.
scouting. As oh my
Come
gosh,
on.
AK is still in it. As Charlotte Comets
Wow.
and Wavy are gonna go here at pick 3.
I wanted Comets for
Surely
1, bro.
not.
My
Surely
team's
not.
gone, bro. I don't care who wins it
Surely
now.
not.
Oh my god.
Has AK escaped with it?
No.
Oh, no, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Okay. Good. That would be not fair. I mean, it would be, but. Chicago Titans get picked 2, and that
Holy
leaves the
cow.
San Diego Sea Lions with the first overall pick. That's fun, because I know for a fact this GM is actually. Okay, unfortunately, the stream is 1 FPS for whatever reason, according to our chat.
I don't know what
But-
to say.
That's okay, because you can see this,
I
which
mean,
is cool.
don't think you need a lot of FPS to see this.
And then I'm going to do the math again with these added in, just to see the luck of how these GMs look luck-wise. I mean, man, that's got to sting if you're like some of these, like the Denver Shred dude getting picked 9 there. Devastating. Not devastating. It brings you closer to the middle because you were so far in the first place, but could definitely be better. Same as San Antonio Stallions. But that does conclude our draft lottery. This is going to be what the draft order is looking like. You're welcome to stick around while I do this,
Yeah.
though. And if you have any questions or comments at all, why does...
I'll make a comment to the new people, because we actually do have a few rolling in. We have our Discord link that's being posted by Nightbot. But if you haven't seen it, I'll actually post the link again. You guys go check out the league.
talk about polarized... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, sign-up's closed in 30 minutes. If you guys can squeeze yourselves in there,
Yeah.
feel free to go ahead. But go ahead, what were you going to say?
Talking about polarizing, Iwu and the San Diego Sea Lions have pick 1, pick 3,
Wow.
pick 13, and pick 14. So make of it what you will, but picking on the edges, never in the middle of a tier there. It's interesting.
Yeah, this is...
Oh, same with Condra with 2, 15, 4, and 16. Ooh. got some really interesting draft slots here.
Dude, I gotta see the Titans again. Right here, bro. They got number 2?
Yeah, that is huge for them. That is a huge win.
So
Same with the Makos and the 6. Honestly, the rich got richer in that round for...
That is
for the very top of it.
incredible, dude. I think Haz is eating up a lot. Yeah, he's got some pretty decent picks. Like, they're all, you know, the 7s, you know, they are what they are, but they're still really strong. That's top half, you know.
Yeah. I mean, what is that?
I can't be complaining,
Unbelievable
honestly.
average pick slot of 5.25.
That is
for Haz.
crazy.
Yeah, just a ridiculous draft luck. Let's see, this one is 6.25 for the Makos. And
Dude, the
last one, that
Titans,
really,
man.
really is feeling good. It's gonna be 5.5. So three franchises really eating early with that. That doesn't necessarily always mean better, right? But it does mean that they're going to get their pick of the litter if they so choose.
Yeah, they're going to presumably get the players that they most likely want, you know. And I mean, that's a big deal. It costed them in World Class, right, to get these other 3 picks. It costing them the 13th pick in World Class. But I think they can eat up, dude. And Superstar and Pro and Novice. I'm curious to see how that unfolds, dude. We're going to have a crazy season, I'm telling you.
Yeah, and the good news is after this, a lot of the numbers are looking a lot better.
Yeah,
a lot more even overall. So glad we could come to a quick fix and laugh off something. I mean, we did something pretty cool. The draft lottery stream, the original one, was really, really cool. Unfortunately, a little bit tainted at this point, but it's gonna be a little bit more memorable now, I guess. You know, remember that time we did something a little silly?
I think like, I love the concept. I love the in-person and the bingo balls. I'm not sure. I mean, the odds of it happening next season we're only going to grow. So it's very unlikely.
Yeah.
It's very strongly unlikely, especially with the issues that,
man.
you know, comes with the territory. But
I don't even know what you're talking about.
right. But I mean, we tried. What can I say?
Hey, it looked sick. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah, I'm curious to see all these numbers rounded out, but I think we definitely see the leaders of the pack already.
Yes, no doubt. Unfortunately, for those, the rich get richer, the poor also got poorer. More poor.
You know what, dude? Like, as much as draft order does matter, right? We can't deny that it doesn't. I do think...
It kind of can, actually, because of the snake draft.
Right. But I'm saying, I think we have so many talented players just overall that I think even if you fall behind a little bit on the lotto, I think there are very good opportunities for you to snag, you know, a player. Just grab a handful of people, get them together, and I think do exceptionally well regardless of the draft order. I mean, we'll see. You know, maybe I'm proved wrong, but
well, the point of it is that even if they have that low first pick, that means that they get an earlier pick at their teammate, right? So despite Zoms and the Denver Shred having no picks in the first half, right? That sounds catastrophic. But realistically, what that actually means is if he's talking to someone about drafting them, what he can say is, yo, I am more likely to be able to get you the teammate that you want than anyone else in the entire league. And so maybe Haz gets to pick one player out of everybody, right? But but these guys towards the bottom, they get to pick an entire core to build around. And so it's interesting. There's definitely pros and cons. So this is the overall spread. Pretty sick. So overall, 8 obviously is the middle of 16. So keeping it as close to 8 as we can is the goal. And to have, what is that, 12 of the 16 franchises within 2, so within essentially 1 standard deviation, if you want to get nerdy on them, that's really good. So
that's balance. I like that.
Yeah, really cool. You got a couple teams that are outliers. Should be neat to see how they end up doing this season and whatnot. But that is going to conclude our...
You want solo cam?
Yeah, sure, bring me back on. Bring me back on.
Bring him back on. Bring him
Yeah,
back
yeah.
on.
Alrighty, so that is going to conclude our draft lottery here at CSA, the Car Soccer Association. I've been Rob. He's been Hollow. He's been producing, helping me out. Big shout out to him. Big shout out to Blizzy. Big shout out to all the viewers, all the players, all the support. And I'll get these out posted. Look forward to an incredible season with all you, and have a tremendous rest of your evening.
Have a great day, guys. See you.